Okay, let's do this. My shoulders are so tight. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my August new in, and I realise that I have majorly neglected these videos. I have not done one for quite a while, but to be honest, I always find that I'm a little bit blown away by the new launches, a little bit overwhelmed by them, but this month there have been a few that I have cherry picked, and there's probably 8 or so products here that I have tested and wanted to share with you a few first impressions. So I'm going to get straight stuck in there, and the first new launch that I'm excited about this month is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Exfoliating Cleansing Powder. Charlie and I are both huge fans of the Clear Improvement mask. It's the dark one. You've probably seen it on both of our Instagram stories a million times, so I was very excited to try out their exfoliating powder. This is, not gonna lie, a little bit faffy to use. You basically put a little bit of the powder into your hands, add a bit of water, rub your hands together and pop it on your face. I've only used this once, but I was very impressed with how my skin felt afterwards. It's not a major exfoliator, it's more of a pore cleanser. The active charcoal acts like a magnet and it really draws out any dirt, any oil, any old makeup in your pores, leaving your pores a lot tighter, and your skin just looks and feels a lot more clean and a lot more smooth afterwards. So first impressions of this were very positive. So this has got bamboo charcoal in it, which basically works to absorb hundreds of times its own weight in impurity. So it really does help to draw out that dirt from your skin. Very similar effect to the face mask that we all know and love. This one is £25 and it is out this month. I think everything bar one thing that I'm mentioning in this video is out now, but I will leave all the information and links, as always, down in the description box so you guys know where to go for more info. Another new launch this month, which I'm very excited about, is a designer collaboration. So Clinique have teamed up with Jonathan Adler and they've released a limited edition range of products, including this, which is my favourite. It is the iconic Clinique Sonic Cleansing Brush, which has this amazing, very Instagrammable geometric pattern all over it. This one also comes with a travel case and a foaming cleanser, and yeah, I've been really loving using this so far. It's very gentle and great for removing your makeup. I also just used it to remove the Origins cleansing powder, so very versatile. The whole range has the beautiful colourful geometric pattern all over it, and the range is inspired by Jet Set Glamour, which is reflected in some of the product names. For example, you've got the Santorini Lip Pop, which is one of the lip shades. There's also eyeshadows, brush sets. Basically, a few of Clinique's most iconic and best-selling products have been updated with this really summery and colourful pattern. So definitely one to check out. Limited edition would make a really nice gift for any beauty lovers. And yeah, this is by far my favourite from the new collection. So a lot of the new in skincare this month has a bit of a skin resurfacing / exfoliating theme to it, because the next new launch, which I'm very much looking forward to using more of, is the update of the Nippon Fab Glycolic Fix gentle pads. So you may have tried these before, but now they come in a more gentle, sensitive version. So great if you do have slightly more sensitive skin, or if you do like to use them on a regular basis. These are infused with glycolic acid and fruit acids, so they help to cleanse the pores and exfoliate the skin, but in a more gentle way. These ones also have aloe vera in them, and as we all know, aloe vera is great for soothing the skin, so just generally a lot better for your skin if you are a little bit more on the sensitive side, but still want to get the benefits of a resurfacing product. Next up is a brand that I have not tried before. It is called Saniflore. I'm not too sure on the correct pronunciation. It is a French brand and it is inspired by nature, proven by science. Basically, these products are certified organic. You'll find a lot of botanical oils and natural essences in there. The two that I have been loving the most, firstly, Aqua Magnifica. This, to me, I guess, is a more botanical toner. So I use it after I've cleansed the skin, and it's filled with oils, it's skin perfecting, it helps to finish off your cleansing kind of, but also just balance and make your skin a little bit more radiant. It does have a really lovely botanical smell to it, and overall I would just say it helps add a little bit more radiance to the complexion. And then after that I've been using their Veritable Eau Florale. This is basically an organic ancient rose water. So rose water is great for smoothing and soothing the skin. You can apply it as a mist to your face after cleansing and toning, which is what I mostly do, but also you can apply it over the body after you get out of the shower. I haven't done that yet, but I probably will do. So this is a really lovely new addition to my skincare routine. Price wise, these are not very expensive at all. I think this one is about £14.50 and this one is under £10, so very affordable for organic skincare. This is a new launch that I was very excited to try. It is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Oil. So it's a new addition to the incredible Pro Collagen range, which I'm a huge fan of, as are millions of people across the world. I think the Pro Collagen cleansing balm sells one every 9 seconds, I think, something bonkers like that. But this is a new addition to the range out this month. It is £65 and it contains a trio of seaweed algae ingredients. Basically work to moisturise the skin, reduce any fine lines and wrinkles over the long term, and it does have immediate skin radiance effects, but also long-term benefits as well. For me, this kind of reminds me of the benefits that you get from a lot of La Mer products. Obviously this and La Mer both have seaweed extract in them, and that's what really helps to rejuvenate the skin. They do suggest that you can use this morning and evening, 3 or 4 drops, apply it before your serums and your moisturisers, so it's not replacing anything in your routine, it's more adding something new into your routine. Personally, I've just been using this in the evenings because I do find that while it is a very light oil, it does take maybe 5 to 10 minutes to sink into the skin, and I don't know about you, but I just have no patience in the mornings, so instead I've been putting this on in the evenings after I take my makeup off and then putting my night creams on a little bit later. One of the ingredients in here is golden seaweed, which helps to protect the skin against environmental aggressors, so not only are you getting the moisturising and nourishing benefits from the oil, but your skin is also getting protected. So overall, just a very hardworking and multitasking product. As it's an oil, it's obviously very pampering. I always like to put a little bit in my hands, rub it together, and then just inhale the amazing fragrance, and then anything that's left on my hands I just rub into my nails, and it helps to keep the cuticles nicely moisturised. So many benefits to this. I've only been using it for like 5 days, already falling in love with it, but I'm looking forward to seeing the long-term benefits of using this as well. Next up is a new launch which is actually launching today, and it is a Neal's Yard and Deliciously Ella collaboration, or increase on their existing collaborations. They already have a face wash and a facial toner, I think, but these are for the body. So you've got a body wash and a body lotion. Charlie has already managed to use nearly half of the body wash, which I'm not amused about, but it has this gorgeous rose, lime and cucumber scent, which is very uplifting, fresh, and very just mouth-watering is the best way to describe it. Personally, I have been going through the body lotion, and it's just a really lovely, quite thick, like it takes quite a while to rub in, but my skin feels so soft and not sticky afterwards, so big fan of this formula. Obviously, because it's designed in collaboration with Deliciously Ella, it's all super fresh, organic ingredients as we expect from Neal's Yard Remedies, so yeah, big fan of this. If you haven't already smelt the range, just go and give it a sniff because it is so good. Alright, so now we're moving on to makeup, and first of all I have to let you guys know about this incredible foundation launch from Bare Minerals. I've been using this since I got back from France, so under a week, but already just so impressed with this. Unlike most foundations which are probably having negative impacts on your skin by clogging up the pores, this one actually improves skin texture appearance over time, so it's actually doing good to your skin, which is incredible. It's fairly high coverage, very long lasting. It does promise 24-hour wear, but let's be honest, whoever puts that to the test? I certainly have not worn this for 24 hours, but I just absolutely love the finish of this. I'm wearing it today. I find that after an hour, once your skin has kind of merged with the foundation, it just gives you the most beautiful glow, although it is technically a matte finish foundation. It has bamboo extract and then of course the mineral pigments that we know and love for Bare Mineral products in there that really help to blur the skin, and personally I just find this an incredibly comfortable product to wear. I can wear it all day, get the benefits and coverage from the high coverage-ness of this. I can wear this all day and get the benefits of the high coverage product, and yet I can't feel it on the skin, because sometimes, especially if you're spending the day working in the city and you do want that high coverage foundation, it just feels like it's there on your skin and you just want to get home and exfoliate, but I do not get that with this. This is available in 30 shades, so hopefully we'll all be able to find a colour for our skin type. It's going to be £29 out on the 24th of this month in Debenhams exclusively, and then early September nationwide, so highly recommend this, and you'll probably hear me raving about this even more on my Instagram stories, so definitely make sure that you'll follow me on Instagram for regular updates. I applied it with the Bare Minerals Luxe Performance Brush. This one is sold separately. I think this is £24, and it's shaped specifically to get into those hard to reach areas, so around the nose, under the eyes, and I kind of use like a stippling motion to get that finish. So it's made with hypoallergenic and synthetic fibres, so no animal fibres in there whatsoever, but really good at blending out that specific foundation. I do, as always, like to finish off with my beauty blender just to get that totally flawless, poreless finish, but big fan of this, and together, dream combination. The next thing that I used this morning, because what's on my face now is what I'm talking about, is the L'Oreal Paradise Brow Pomade. So this is a new launch from L'Oreal. It's $9.99, you can get it in Boots. And first of all, the packaging, it is rose goldy, pinky toned, absolutely beautiful. And I would actually compare this to the Anastasia Dip Brow. I am very impressed with the colours of these. I have got the shade Warm Blonde, which is actually not the lightest, but this one is kind of an ashy colour, which I just find really, really natural. In the lid, you have got this slanted brow brush, which is actually super fine. What I find with a lot of these affordable ones is that they're actually a little bit thick, so you can't get that precise shape, but this one I'm a big fan of. The product itself, which is in there, I find it very long lasting. When I first tried this, wore it all day, no smudging. It's a matte formula, highly pigmented, very easy to apply, and yeah, big fan of that. Really good if you want to get that perfect brow finish but don't want to spend all that money on the Anastasia version. Also within that range is the Lash Paradise. Once again, beautiful rose gold packaging. This has been super hyped up in the States and is now finally available here in the UK as well. This has been compared to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it's actually been called Better Than Sex, and it has got lash loving castor oil inside it, which basically works to nourish and condition and keep the lashes nice and soft, and at the same time it doesn't flake. It feels very comfortable to wear, and personally I've actually still not tried it on totally clean lashes. Every time I've used it I've had a little bit of something on my lashes to begin with, but even with something on my lashes I found it to be very voluminous or volumizing and really nice intense colour. So big fan so far, but very much looking forward to trying this on totally bare lashes to give even more definition and care to the lashes. Another super hyped up product which has launched this month is the Naked Heat palette. I'm a big fan of Naked palettes, and especially the, was it the third one that was in the gold? Yeah, I think so. The one that I spoke about in like every video last year. This is the new one, just released this month, and inside you can see a really beautiful selection of very warm, almost ambery brown shades. You've got a mixture of matte, you've got some shimmers, light, all the way down to a surprisingly wearable, reddy brown shimmery shade. They're very rich colours, but thankfully very blendable. I specifically really like the brush that it comes with. It's very rare to find an eyeshadow palette that comes with a nice brush, but this one I do genuinely really like using. And if you are a neutral eyeshadow lover like myself, but you do want to push the boat out a little bit, then these are very, very wearable shades. I use the darkest shade, which is Ember, on the crease, and I use the lighter shades, including Chaser and Sourced, just to create that bit of definition and create a smooth base to begin with. To blend in my Urban Decay eyeshadows, I used the powder brush from the Real Techniques new Powder Bleu collection, which is a very luxurious new range from Real Techniques. It's exclusive to Boots, and the range is all designed for applying your powder in a way that doesn't dislodge your makeup. Every single brush is just the softest brush I have ever felt. I've got a couple of really beautiful shapes, a bigger and a smaller domed one, and the powder brush which I used to blend in my eyeshadow. This one is £15, so not as affordable as the rest of the Real Techniques ranges, and you definitely can tell that you're spending a little bit more because the quality of these brushes is just absolutely incredible. Bobbi Brown have released a new concealer. Bobbi Brown for me is a real go-to brand when it comes to concealer. I'm a big fan of their under eye creamy concealer, always have it in my handbag, and this one is their Instant Full Cover Concealer. So the applicator is this little doe foot. It's not slanted, so I actually find it a little bit harder to apply. So as you might be able to guess from the name, it is high coverage and it's supposed to be crease-free long wear concealer. To be honest, I found that I did have to blend it quite a lot. I didn't find that it merged with my skin straight away upon application, but then when I took a step back from the mirror, I did really like the effect. I haven't worn it all day yet, so I will keep you updated as to how long wearing it is. Did find a couple of creases to start with, but now they're all blended out, fingers crossed it will stay. What it does do, however, is really brighten and refresh the eye area. I just constantly have eye bags, and I did find that this made my tired eyes look a lot more radiant, so from that angle, very much impressed with this, and it is £23 and out now. Next we have a beautiful lipstick launch from Hourglass. This is their Confession. This has the longest name in the world. In fact, I'm going to have to read it from my notes. It is the Confession Ultra Slim High Intensity Refillable Lipstick. That is a name and a half, but the exciting word there is refillable, which I think is very, very cool for a lipstick to be refillable, and great because this packaging is gorgeous and you would never want to get rid of this. The consistency is very creamy. It felt almost balmy to apply it, but because it is so small, it's very precise. You almost don't need to wear lip liner with this. Shade wise, they have nudes, they have pinks, they've got some mauvey colours and some reds, so absolutely beautiful shade range. As I said, very creamy. It's got a kind of satiny finish, supposed to be long wearing. Again, I've not really put it too much to the test, but keep an eye on my Instagram stories for updates. And this one is £28. You can get it on Net-a-Porter and it is out now. Last but not least, we have a new fragrance launch for the month. The BFFs of fragrances, Nina and Luna, are now out in a limited edition Sweet Gourmandise, I think is the technical name for these ranges. They've got a sweet sprinkling on top. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. It literally looks like hundreds and thousands decorated on top. The Nina fragrance is very sweet, kind of got a bit of a sweet shop smell to it. If you don't like sweet fragrances, this is not going to be one for you because this is very, very sweet, but still very fresh and summery at the same time. Whereas Luna, I would say, is almost a little bit more kind of caramelly, if that makes sense. It's just a lot smoother. I personally think it's a little bit more wearable, which is funny because with the original fragrances, more of a Nina girl, but yeah, I think with this particular collaboration I'm definitely urging on the Luna side. If you are a fan of the Nina Ricci fragrances, then I think that these are definitely worth a smell, and as I said, limited edition, so don't hang around with these pretty little perfumes. So those are a few of my favourite launches for the month of August. I really hope you guys enjoyed looking through these with me. Let me know if you'd like me to continue doing these kind of videos, because I know, as I said, I did let them slide a little bit. And also please let me know in the comments down below what launches you are most excited about. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and thumbs up for more beauty videos on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one.